Well, hey guys, it's been a few days since I've done a video, but I figured now was a good time to maybe talk to you about something that's kind of near and dear to my heart, and it's really important, and that is sustainable living. Sustainable living can mean a lot of different things, but what we're going to talk about tonight is domes. In particular, monolithic domes. Now, monolithic domes, they're not really something that's discussed a whole lot in the thick of things. You don't hear them mentioned much, but my girlfriend has been a dome supporter and somebody that really believes in these things. And through our relationship and being around her and hearing about things, she believed in it enough to send her kids to Monolithic Dome School in Texas to actually learn how to build domes. Now, there are a lot of things that domes are, why domes are so much better. I'll just put it that way. And that is, they maintain like 73 degrees year-round. It doesn't matter if you have heat or air conditioning or anything. And of course, that can be varied depending on if you have an above ground dome or if you have an underground dome, because I'm sure the temperature would vary a little bit. But the bottom line is these things are almost indestructible. It's absolutely crazy how strong a dome is. The way that a dome is constructed, they can actually take a rocket hit and not sustain much damage. They actually had, I think it was an accident or it was a test, I don't know for sure which one, but there was an 18-wheeler that drove off and fell like 30 feet and hit a dome. And all it did was basically dent the dome. Like, it put a small, like, it was almost unnoticeable what the damage was to the dome. Now, that's a huge amount of weight. And hitting from 30 feet in the air, that has got to exponentially increase the pressure and the damage that it would cause. And yet, it did very little damage. Now, these things, they are incredible. They are fireproof, waterproof, tornado-proof, hurricane-proof, virtually indestructible. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And they're cheap. They're a cheaper living alternative as well, because your heat, you don't have to have much heat or much cold, much cooling. Air conditioning, you can make them as big as you want or as small as you want, and they don't cost a whole lot more than a regular house. Now, that is huge in that if you come through a hurricane or you come through a storm or a fire or any kind of a natural disaster, what's going to happen? It's going to destroy your house, right? Okay, well, there you go. So by owning a dome, by having a dome, you don't have to rebuild. Let's just put it that way. I mean, with everything that's happened in Maui here lately and everything, if they would have had domes, a lot of them would have been okay. I mean, even lava. These things can withstand anything. It's crazy. And like I said, there are a lot of different designs. If you've ever seen the 50 Cent video of him in the deluxe dome, I mean, they can be as much as millions of dollars to build a luxury dome. But I mean, they're cheap to build too. For around the cost of a house, you can have a dome, and you don't have to replace it. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer, right? I would think so. And I'm going to include.
No text found at that location.
I don't know what that was, but I'm going to include some pictures of some domes and some different information in this video as well. But I mean, the world's gone nuts. Straight up, man. The world has gone completely bug nutty, and as many serial killers and natural disasters and everything. I mean, look at the mudslides that happened in California. Look at all the wildfires that they have. If you had a dome, you would not have to worry about being safe, because you're safe in a dome. And then there again, you don't have to rebuild. So it saves you thousands of dollars. But seriously, if the world would get a little smarter, people would see how beneficial these things are. You can build smaller domes, and you could build smaller dome communities. And if you build a smaller dome community, you can house a lot of different people, the homeless, low income. I mean, there's no end to the possibilities of domes and their benefit to our society and the way that we can be a society and feel safe in our homes. And like I said, with the natural disasters, I mean, would you want to live in Florida and have a hurricane come through and destroy your house? I mean, I'm sure these things are alligator proof. But the bottom line is we've got to get a little smarter, man. We've got to get a whole lot smarter and start doing things that don't require rebuilding every time something happens horrible that it destroys our homes. I mean, come on. So, think about it and look into it, and it might be the right choice, the right fit for you and your family. That you can have swimming pools in your domes. You can have garages. You can connect them with hallways and passageways. You can build them up above ground or below ground. It just and of course there again, if you build them below ground, you're going to be looking at even more benefits, more safety, because you got a layer of dirt around you, and you're buried in the ground. There's a lot of things that you can do with a dome that you cannot do with a residential building. And so it's definitely something to consider, and definitely something to think about. It's just one of them things that I feel like if more people would look into it. You can go to Monolithic Domes, sustainable living on Facebook. There is a group on there that I'm a member of, and that my girlfriend is a member of, and they have all kinds of a wealth of information on domes and the sustainability of them and how they're built, and just all the benefits that you can get from owning a dome instead of a house. You're going to have a home, you're going to have a beautiful home. But not only is it going to be a beautiful home, it's going to be something completely original, and it's going to be something completely safe for you and your family. So do yourselves a favor, look into domes, monolithic domes, and let's start changing the world, man. Let's start doing something that means something to our environment, and looking after each other rather than killing one another. Y'all be safe out there. Have a great night. Have a great rest of your week. I have some exciting things happening right now with my Tiny Tales channel. I'm not really gonna give anything away right now, but I will tell you that there is a special friend coming to visit and stay for an extended period of time, and he is excited about coming and seeing all you kids and being a part of the Story Master universe and the fun things that we're going to do in the different adventures that we're going to have. It is going to be incredible, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We're going to learn some things, we're going to do some things, we're going to make some things, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. So tell your parents, like and subscribe to Tiny Tales, and sit back and just enjoy the adventures and your imagination, because I'm going to teach you how to use it to the fullest potential, your fullest potential. Y'all take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all later. God bless.
Shutter button.
Shut up. Alright, well, there it is. Shutter what? Damn it.
Isolate that right arm now. Instead, he gets dumped.
Oh, Heffy, you're in the way once again.
Post gets his hips back underneath him so he can rebuild. He's gonna rip it out.
And you know what makes takedown defense tricky against somebody like Sanchez? What are you taught a lot of times? Underhooks or something, right? Everyone wants to be down there.
Yeah. And he's so low that you can't even find the underhooks.
Like, look at this. The fact that he's still scrambling to these positions, that tired. Props. I'll give him props. That is not easy to do deep into a fight that's been, they cannot stop moving. They cannot stop moving. But I still don't know who the hell is winning.
I have no idea.
I think it's pretty clear to think it was one round. He's heading into the final round now. You got it right this third round. Been a little of each with both fighters.